In the heart of the ancient world, two brothers, Hunahpu and Xbalanque, stood on the edge of an impossible challenge. Legends spoke of the Underworld, a dark and twisted realm ruled by death gods where none had ever escaped alive. But these weren't just any brothers. They were the hero twins, and they had a plan. They would face the gods of death not with brute force, but with the sharpest weapon of all, intelligence. The journey began when the twins were summoned to Xibalba, the Underworld, a place of darkness and trickery where the gods of death played cruel games with those who dared enter. The air was thick with danger, the very ground trembling underfoot as the brothers made their way deeper into the realm. The death gods, lords of Xibalba, watched with cruel amusement as the twins faced one challenge after another. First, they entered the House of Darkness, a maze of shadows where their every step was met with unseen horrors. They could hear the gods laughing in the distance, but the twins didn't falter. They used their wits, tricking the spirits of the underworld, finding clever ways to outsmart the gods at every turn. Each trial they conquered, each game they played, was a victory, not of strength, but of brains. As they advanced, the stakes grew higher. The death gods devised new, even more dangerous tests, hoping to break the twins' resolve. But Hunahpu and Xbalanque weren't just fighting for survival. They were fighting for something much greater, the promise of life, the chance to prove that even in a world ruled by death, intelligence could triumph. Finally, after overcoming the gods' darkest tricks, the twins stood before the lords of Xibalba, their enemies now desperate. In a final game, a test of life and death itself, the hero twins played their final hand, outsmarting the death gods in a way no one had ever imagined. Their victory was not just a physical triumph, it was a triumph of the mind, the heart, and the very essence of life itself. As the death gods were forced to acknowledge their defeat, the brothers returned to the world of the living, their names etched into the stars forever. Their story reminds us, sometimes the greatest strength is the power of the mind, and even in the darkest of places, light can be found. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment below to help the channel grow.